A savior.
The
Lucy?
Ghoul? Actually, maybe Lucy, yeah.
Lucy's got a gun now.
It is her!
I cannot believe that we're like halfway through the series already. It's gone so quickly. The pacing has been so good, but also like at the same time, I already want more. Which I know a lot of people are excited for the next season, but I don't want to wait, and we're not even done yet.
We don't even know what's like. I mean, the plot like really hasn't developed yet. Like we know like one thing.
I don't know if I would say the plot hasn't developed.
Well, I mean, like we know the plot in the sense of like everybody's on the path, et cetera, but like nothing has happened, and it's like I know we're gonna get left on a cliffhanger of just like
preemptive shaking our fists at Amazon Prime. That's not very golden rule of them. But hey, YouTube Basics, welcome back to the channel and to our reaction series to Prime's Fallout. If you are new here, tuning in for the first time, hello, I'm Basic Wit Girl, and this is episode 5. The past. Oh, I bet we're gonna get some more flashbacks or something today. That or like maybe direct comparisons to how things were done back then versus how they are done now. But either way, we left off episode 4. We just got the Ghoul and Lucy. We had no bro time with Maximus and Thaddeus. We just had the like absolute 2 extremes of like what the wasteland can do to a person. We got the Ghoul, who seems to be like towards the end of his game and maybe even the end of his life, turning into this feral ghoul and trying to teach Lucy, trying to break her spirit. Like, hey, you think things are so nice out here, or you think the world is this forgiving place that's going to do you some favors. It's not. And then we got Lucy, who, despite everything, like she powers through that. She stays true to who she is. And while she has now officially, I guess, killed somebody, I think that was maybe the first time that she has actually killed somebody, in a sense. Because she's been using her...
She was tranking everybody.
Yeah, she's been tranking everybody.
And Wilzig was, like, already dead.
Yeah, Wilzig was already dead. So she did what she had to do to get his head and everything. But I think that is, like, the first life that she has like taken in a way, and it was that that feral ghoul who was turning on her, essentially like going to attack her, even though she still had some humanity. My name is Martha. My name is Martha.
Marcy.
I was like, it's either I was gonna say Matilda, and then I was like, I think it's Martha. So I think that you would have thought like maybe that would be the point where like Lucy would break. She didn't really. She still got the little ghoul juice, deposited some of it with the ghoul, and then she now is back off on her own, assumedly trying to go back and find this head.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, she wandered off, and he's just on the ground.
Yeah, she didn't actually give him help him administer it. She just dropped it and said, "Golden rule, motherfucker."
Yeah, it's like he's like incapacitated basically. It's just like, all right, see if you can even get to it, you know, kind of mentality.
Yeah, she's like, I helped you. I didn't have to. You literally cut off my finger earlier in this episode, but I'm still going to help you out. And then we also had a glimpse back at Vault 32 and kind of some, or 33 and 32, and what's all going on there.
With Norm and Chet.
Yeah, with Norm and Chet finding out that maybe 32, there was some... I don't know, just knowing what we kind of know about Vault-Tec from the games, maybe some like weird experimentation or like, oh, this was a science project of sorts where we took this vault and we ran our tests and we made them our lab rats. But then we found out that Vault 32 had been opened from the outside
2 years prior.
2 years prior by Lucy's mom, Rose McLean. And people keep recognizing the last name McLean, so...
I know when the ghoul asked, like, what was your name again? I wanted to just be like, he just is asking. Like, he just wants to know. Like, he didn't hear it clearly earlier, you know, whatever. But deep down, it's like, he probably even knows the mom or, like, someone else, you know, something.
Yeah.
They're all tied together.
I think, because, like, we've gotten that across the waste. Like in every episode, I think somebody has recognized the last name McLean. Obviously not, maybe not Lucy. And I think we were led to believe it was her dad, but like, who knows? Maybe they knew Rose. It could have been Rose that people are recognizing and knowing.
She's a wasteland warlord. Who knows?
Oh, well, she's dead.
Was a wasteland warlord.
Who knows? But that is where we left off. I think we should just get into episode 5, The Past. Oh, if you have not done so already, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so that you get alerted to when these reactions go up here on this channel. I do a lot of video game first playthroughs, but we do some reactions when it makes sense. So we've done like Arcane, we've done Fallout. The Last of Us is one that is on my list to do, and just like tying games and these shows together in that way. And we've got some streams planned. We've been doing Fallout. Well, I say we've been doing Fallout. I've played through Fallout, and then we did, we're doing some Fallout lives as well here on the channel on the weekends in the Wasteland. We'd love to have you pop in, say hey, let's chat about React, let's chat about the playthrough, let's chat about Fallout. Anyways, what else do I have to say? Patreon! If you are really enjoying these and you want access to either the full lengths or early access, that can be found on my Patreon. The link is in the bio and stuff like that. You can just... oh, there you go. Yeah, Bunny Balada. Bing! Right over there. But you can get full links and stuff there. So without further ado now, though, let's get into the react. All right, let's see what's going to be important for this episode.
To Moldaver.
And Moldaver knows Lucy's mom. I'm really interested to see like what's going on in it, like the injected in the head.
The target.
The gulper is just a little guy. Aww.
Is that
the head?
The bro down.
But it was anything but innocent.
They've been there a while.
They'd need a Pip-Boy to open the door.
they had one? My mom's.
My mom's.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh. He still hasn't taken off his helmet and been like, this is who I am.
True.
Yeah, he was kind of special.
Wait. You should brand me.
This feels like such a dumb thing that dudes, when they're drunk, do. Like,
Brand
me. I feel like...
You sure? It really hurts.
It really hurts. Just two bros broing down around some fire. Brand me.
Do you accept?
Oh, yeah. Bet I do.
Okay, hold still.
Woo! I'm gonna be really bummed when like the helmet comes off and Thaddeus feels real betrayed.
He's gonna be like, what tattoo do you have?
Titus and Thaddeus. The T-Boys.
The T-Boys!
There's probably something I should tell you.
Oh no. The bro down was so short.
We got like 15 minutes total of bro down.
Thoughts, regrets, love life stuff. I don't care.
I'm not
Actually,
nice, Titus.
it's,
He did it.
Wow!
Maximus.
Maximus.
We can still be friends.
Bruh.
Where's Nia Titus?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He says it in like the worst way possible. Like the implications of like,
You and
I killed him.
We just have to get our story straight.
Oh, we just have to get our story straight.
Come on, I mean, they don't have to find out.
It's the Brotherhood. They'll find out.
What a turn. Oh my gosh.
He says it as if he like actively murdered him himself.
I know, that's what I mean.
Maximus! Uh-oh.
Off me.
Ooh, take a power core.
Yep.
Yeah!
Don't leave me in here.
You should have. I can't believe you let you fucking brand me.
The dog is going with him now. Ooh, rusting away.
The bro down. No.
The bro down is done. The bro down is
ended
done.
before it started.
It was doomed. The bro down was doomed.
He's so
Someone-
bad at explaining everything, though.
Truly. Oh God, he's like, yeah, he's probably like cooking in there.
Yeah, the AC's not on.
Ugh. Who's gonna come and try to steal this armor though? Somebody's got to try to.
Oh, no.
Or I mean, he'll be safe in there.
Yeah, they're just gonna like crawl all over him.
No.
I'm sure they can get in.
Please, no, no, not from there.
Oh. You're gonna like eat him alive? Oh, a savior.
The
Lucy.
ghoul? Actually, maybe Lucy, yeah.
Lucy's got a gun now.
It is her!
She's such a good shot.
Yep. God.
Squelch.
She's a murderer.
She's got a lot of frustration. She very much so needs to get out. Understandably.
Why can't you move?
Someone stole my fusion cord. Please. Can you please let me out?
She's got trust issues now.
I remember that man I left with the glasses and
Whole body.
whole body.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking for his head.
I know who has it.
Hey.
Radiation sickness.
Bargaining chip.
And if you lose consciousness, we're both gonna die. Trust me, please.
Oh.
Come on, Maximus, be nice.
What's your name?
Maximus. Don't say Titus.
Don't you dare give a fake name.
I'm Knight Titus.
Fuck!
I'm Lucy.
He had the
The
chance.
spiral down.
Where's the rat?
Never in real life. And you've even got the tempered lining in this one, which is...
Tempered lining, that's a mod.
Oh, is it?
It's like it's like the first one that you can use. It's like the cheapest one to upgrade, I think. Cost the least scrap. Yep.
How did the raiders get a hold of my mom's pit boy?
Maybe it was still attached to her arm because she
Maybe
was
it
alive.
was just your mom.
Can't we just go home? Come on.
My pregnant.
No, she's not pregnant
lady.
anymore. She definitely had that baby.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She had the baby. Steph.
Spooky.
Oh.
Like dead people everywhere.
Oh, they're like trying to get out.
Hmm.
We know what's in there.
Oh,
Trying to get into 31?
All I know is we're leaving.
Uh-oh. Are they gonna turn around? There's gonna be somebody there like, well, now you know too much.
yep. It's like a little fast walk run.
If anybody asks where we were, I'll have a heart attack.
Poor Chet.
Norman? Chester?
Full named?
Yes?
We've been planting potatoes.
I mean, they both got demoted, so maybe they were planting potatoes. She
Bruh.
shouldn't believe him for a second.
Is she like in on everything? Whatever everything is?
I don't know.
Yo,
Well, the rat away,
trust
though.
build because he gave her the medicine.
Mm-hmm. But he lied about who he was.
Yep.
What did you think was in them?
Monsters.
It's not, not a lot
I
for some of
mean-
them.
Just regular folk like me.
Yeah, leave like one arm exposed for sure.
I've got to go after him.
The head. Literally, he knows that's what she's looking for.
Seeing as everybody on Earth seems to be after that thing, I'm guessing that's what you're looking for too?
Oh, called him.
In exchange for my help, then you'll lend me the services of 5 or 6 of your knights to save my father.
Not a bad deal. He can't make that deal, but not a
Yeah,
bad deal.
no, he's gonna walk into the brotherhood and they're gonna be like, "Excuse me, you're not Knight Titus."
I'm the squire, and I branded that other guy.
And you could have killed me when I collapsed back there, and you didn't.
Humanity restored.
And I'm from a place where the worst someone can do to you is forget to say thank you.
What's this perk? Persuasive. Persuasion check passed.
Like the Minutemen.
Yeah, Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Next, they're gonna see Preston walk by with his hat.
And he's gonna be like, "There's a settlement that needs saving."
On your way to get that head. Why don't you guys save some settlements? We're trying to build the Minutemen back up.
Settlement. The Minutemen need your help.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
again. Okay, so Betty's running.
I'm sorry, Reg.
Oh,
You need someone with experience.
Hey, it's your vote. No hard feelings, Davey.
He's like,
Just all the uncertainty.
Really, it's fine. We vote in private booths for a reason.
Right. Betty's already been overseer once.
Oh,
the plot thickens.
I'm gonna vote for Betty.
I got that impression.
when was Betty an overseer?
And why was she not continuing to be the overseer?
He's gonna vote for Betty too.
Oh no. It was all injured.
Interesting. Oh, was it? I missed
Yeah, it
it.
had the little head band-aids. Oh, she's back.
Back in her vault suit. But she's got the Raider like shoulder piece still.
Yep.
She's picked up one piece of light armor.
Just the last 200 years, like a quick rundown. Is that what they tell you in your brotherhood?
You're the one who grew up in a box underground.
Following the railroad. We're gonna run into the railroad.
Oh yeah. It's a synth.
Look, I come from a place.
This is such a good like color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Their outfits like contrast so well, but like work well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gives very like the first thing that comes to my mind is like Mass Effect Paragon and Renegade, the red and the blue.
Bruh.
Or it's like he's the Renegade, she's the Paragon.
After my mom was gone, I realized it was just her that made it all feel so real. So, like, Earth is round, Earth is flat. Where are you guys at on that thesis?
Now he's going down a rabbit hole.
31-33. What the?
Interesting.
Betty Pearson has been elected Vault Overseer.
Oh, those are the transfer notices. She came from 31
Yeah.
and went to. Sorry, I thought it was vote count 31-33. Like,
Oh no,
yeah.
no. It was Vault 31 to 33.
Yeah.
Better luck next time, Reg.
Yeah.
You too. Or not.
Didn't say it back. Oh no.
Go say something, Norm. Do it.
Go knock the cake over.
Let's be like, I know the secret. Jello cake.
Thank you.
Dramatic pause. Awkward. So awkward.
She knows they've been snooping around in 32. She knows they weren't planting potatoes.
Make sure no one has pre-work technology.
When you say it like that, I mean, yeah, it's weird.
It's always been weird. The Brotherhood has always not made sense.
Settlers?
You armed? No!
Yes, we are.
Are you armed? No.
He just can't stop lying.
It's not safe. Give me your gun.
They said they're not armed.
They're lying.
So are we.
I think we're all feeling some tension. Yeah? A little stress?
I mean, honestly, that's just how you play the game where it's like, I'm just gonna have my gun out, like, just in case.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, would have already vatted him and gotten him out of here. Unless it said settler, then welcome.
We're gonna do this!
We're gonna jump in the water.
On the count of 3. Ready? 1.
Look at her finger.
It's kind of like getting color again.
Hey!
It's so gross.
It is gross. They're gonna see, though, that she's got a gun.
Yeah, they're gonna see it and they should be like, liar.
Oof. They addicted to the drugs. Pip boy.
Oh, headshot. Oh, he fell in. You can't loot him. He fell in the water.
Put him in the water.
Bruh.
Oof. Dang it.
He's like, I took a shot because you didn't listen to me. You should just give me the gun. She's going back to white shirt for sure.
Why?
Fiends.
You should have told her in that 200-year history lesson.
You've been shot.
It's just a scratch. Happens all the time.
Oof. I can't be clean, though, to be like
He's like trying
sticking
to be,
in your open wound.
trying to be tough. Yeah, it happens all the time. I've, always been out here.
It's people who eat people.
Ooh.
I hate it up here.
Animals.
Now he's got a gun too.
Yeah.
Pipe pistol.
Oh. Oh.
This guy. Sorry, no hard feelings. Just had to vote for Betty.
He's gonna tell him too. He's an NPC with 2 lines of dialogue.
You ran a great campaign. I know. Must have put 10 posters up. You know what they say? When things look glum, vote for somebody from Vault 31.
Do they say that?
Never heard that.
What's going on in 31 that makes them so... I voted for Betty, yeah. What makes them so capable of leadership in 31?
It's like he like turned around and was like, need something?
Need something? Steph's baby? Chet?
He's like, so you're the dad or?
Better education system, and they got that phrase.
When things look glum.
You might as well be asking why everyone prefers Jell-O cake to apple pie. I don't know why. They just do.
I'm gonna try this Jell-O cake. A cooking stream idea. Jell-O cake.
Not to mention Steph's from Vault 31.
Oh, hello, Norman. Maybe the mashed potatoes were a little better?
That is what my dad used to say.
Persuasion.
Must be true then.
It must be true.
Isn't that, again, that the Black Widow trait is like it's easier to convince men and persuasion checks? I like Steph and her little eye patch.
Bruh.
Future of 32.
Maybe they're gonna like send some people over there.
Maybe.
Shady Sands.
Either that or they're gonna be like, well, we'll just break it up. Nobody can ever go over there again. There's no need to.
Mm-hmm. New California Republic.
34,000 people lived here after the war?
Yeah.
What about Reclamation Day?
He's like, I don't know what that is.
And restart civilization. It's Reclamation Day. It's what keeps us all going. And it already happened without us.
He's gonna be like, y'all are weird.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it didn't work out.
Yes. Do you have something to say?
I wonder if it was. What if it's okay? 33. She's like, that was our purpose. But what about 31, 32? You think her mom was part of it, and that's how she was on the surface, and then before coming back down?
I don't know. I feel like there's a like I don't know what year. I can't remember what the years are. Because I'll be like, you're right, and there'll be like 100-year gap, and it's like, never mind. That's not...
Maybe not.
Oh.
That's probably where one of the bombs went off.
Where all the little feral ghouls at the bottom.
We don't go down there.
Like a little death claw underneath the little building at the bottom, slithering around.
What happened?
Bomb dropped.
It's the same thing that always happens.
War. It never changes.
We should keep moving.
Oh, his gunshot wound.
Now she's gonna have to help him.
Hey.
She's got surgery skill. Just let her mess with it.
It is soaked.
We need to get the head.
The head can wait.
Another side quest. It's interesting that he didn't even, like, he just put it on the wound like a band. He didn't, like, tie it up or tourniquet it or, like, anything.
He only knows how to fix armor. He doesn't know anything about his own wound care.
I guess.
Yo, where the Mr. Handy's at?
There could be anything in there.
Yeah. Like a first aid kit.
Tracks? That's how it happens sometimes. Oh, frick. What did it say? Research and...
Development, I think. Robco, or not Vault-Tec. Yeah, Robco, I think.
Lucy.
So got power.
Yeah, running on a fusion core generator, probably. They can get the fusion core and then go back and get his armor. It's a perfect plan.
Lucy.
Like, jumps out and scares him.
It's so clean in here still.
Yeah.
Lucy! Lucy!
What the? Oh, he's in Vault 33. He's no problem. The little vault suit baby outfit.
Crazy that that baby is blonde. When her husband was very dark-haired.
She's blonde.
It's not normally how Punnett squares work when it comes to genealogy.
Which is why I am announcing a resettling campaign.
Oh.
Some of us will stay home to rebuild 33. Others will be moving into Vault 32 in the coming weeks.
Him and Chet. That's it.
Well, that won't be it, but it's like, oh.
Split them up.
Well, not like split them up, but it's like continue whatever experiments were going on in 32.
Yeah.
It's like, we need more people, and now is the time.
That's got to be what it is like 31 is the overseer group that watches the other ones. They constantly overpopulate 33 and then split them off, and then something happens to the people in 32.
Yeah, but it's only been like a couple years. It's only been 2 years since the mom was in. It's all cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's still like wet. Oh my gosh.
We must remember how good we have it here in Vaults 31, 32.
Yeah, 31 must be like...
And we will carry on until the day we bring that light to the surface.
Oh my god.
You're moving into 32, Norm.
Hey, overseer, how's it going?
Great job cleaning up. The Raiders destroyed so much, but not our spirits.
What the heck?
Betty?
I know.
Because I buried her myself.
When I shot her.
Betty.
So did they just have like unlimited Pit Boys for everybody? Just somewhere hidden away? So if she's getting buried with her Pit Boy,
Well, isn't that the thing, Pit Boys? Didn't we talk about this? That they're like, you can't just switch them. Like, aren't they attuned to you?
Huh.
Well, that's how they knew it was roses that opened the door. Your Pit Boy, like, you can't just give it to anybody to use. That's how it knows, like, like Lucy's vitals and all of that. So it's like, I think it would be redundant to keep it.
I thought you could just like swap, like the name or whatever. Because in Fallout 4, he comes out of cryo, and then there's a Pit Boy sitting on the ground, and he just scoops it up and rolls. And there was one for sale in the shop.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's okay. We'll be all right.
She's trusting again. Oh no. They did bandage him up though.
What is this place?
We're in the best place in the world.
Another vault.
What's the number?
We're in a vault.
Maximus is like, I definitely don't want to be here. Y'all are all super weird.
Ah!
What we didn't get anything.
We didn't get the ghoul this time.
Yeah, well, we didn't get any of the flashback stuff. I thought that was...
It's called The Past. The episode was called The Past.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't, I mean...
I totally thought we were getting the OG ghoul stuff.
I mean, just looking at the thumbnails for the next episode, I think that's coming in like 2. I think that's not next episode, but the next one after. 7.
I might have missaw because I did see that still as well, but I think I mixed up which episode they were for.
Shady Sands Elementary. So there's a vault underneath Shady Sands, but we don't know what vault number it is yet.
Right. But you don't think that it's 31?
I don't think it's 31.
Because there's
she's traveled,
there's enough distance.
She's traveled enough. Interesting.
That's crazy. The plot thickens.
The plot thickens. Of the episodes we've watched so far, I think this has been, not in a bad way, but my least favorite.
It had the least progression, I guess, in kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one definitely was like we're on the roller coaster. It's just going gush, 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 gush. It's just like,
that's
go
true.
faster. It's like,
please,
no.
It'll be interesting. The interesting thing about this episode was as what's going on between 31, 32, 33 starts to get peeled back a little bit later. Like we've gotten this. Since when have we had this saying, this slogan, when things look glum?
I know they act like they say it like it's like a greeting or something.
Yeah.
We've never heard it before.
We've never heard it before, but obviously it's a known enough thing to everyone in the vault. And that things have been glum before to where they've needed to elect a new overseer.
What did he say it was? It was like some famine of something?
Something, yeah. Something... I can't even remember.
An engineered problem every 30 years or so.
Which, like, you would think, though, I don't know.
It's part of the experiment.
How it showed on the screen how long
it
Hank
did.
had been.
It flashed real fast between like how long each overseer was overseer.
Yeah, but you'd still think that those people would remember, like, oh man, 20 years ago, 32 is just really having a bad time. Because especially if it's like 33 doesn't really know, like, oh, we had an entire massacre, or maybe there have been situations like that.
I don't know.
But it's like we haven't spoken to anybody from 32 originally, and now we're finding out that 31 people have been transferred from 31 to 33. So it's still like this like middle, like 32. What is your importance?
Yeah, unless it's, I mean, as is tradition, some sort of like nefarious, like, oh yeah, we just, fill that vault up and then we just let raiders in to see what happens.
Well, the thing though with the raiders is the raiders didn't kill those people. The raiders stumbled in afterwards. They didn't open the door.
Right.
It was already open when the raiders got in. And because there's all those bodies trying to get into 31. We had the we know what you've done and blood and all of that. So
we know what's in here, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Some of them do have little nefarious, dark
100%,
things going
100%.
on. I feel like we don't see it in Fallout 4 as much. I think that you definitely see it probably in...
It would have been one because it was literally like, hey, why don't we just tell all these people to get in these these pods to decontaminate or whatever, and then freeze them, and then just see how cryo goes. It's like, okay,
yeah, but I feel
there
like
are worse for sure. But
yeah, I guess with 111 from Fallout 4, that one doesn't seem like that bad to me. I guess it sort of is, but it also doesn't feel like. It's not like they're torturing people or they're making them these lab rats. It's like, we put you in cryo with the necessity, spoilers for the game, is that they needed unradiated DNA. That was the whole thing. And that's why they were after the baby, because it was...
Right.
But
I mean, yeah, there's that one. There was one in Fallout 3 that they had everybody was in a memory pods or whatever, and then one person had superpowers or something, and so they could control everybody in the hallucinogenic vault or whatever. Maybe that was in 4 actually. That was just one you stumbled upon. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean there was way weirder and I guess quote unquote worse, but at the same time main character for Fallout 4 did go into pod unexpectedly cryoed, pops mid cryo to see his wife get murdered or spouse, and then lose their kid and then go back under. Seems pretty bad.
That's
and then everyone else died.
That's bad on a one-on-one, a personal thing, not the vault in itself was some crazy science experiment. I guess I personally didn't think
everybody else in the vault was dead.
Yeah, but they weren't tortured or anything like that. They were put into cryo and they were just Walt Disney'd.
Well, I am very excited to see what happens with the 2 vaults that we now have interesting developments to. 31, 32, I guess. And then this new vault.
This new one we don't have a number for.
Yeah.
Which I'm curious if Lucy actually stumbled upon that, or if Lucy's Pip-Boy
unlocked the door or something.
there's another vault or something nearby.
Let her in.
Yeah, and I mean, it was at that Sandy Shores place, and that's where she was I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a connection to that place in particular, and then also her mom.
They're gonna know her last name. Oh, you're
Rose's kid. We've missed you. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. At this point, but that's kind of where
it would be a funny
I see this going, because they had multiple levels. It looked like they had stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're hey, we moved up and we now have started this whole taking or whatever, rebuilding civilization.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it'll be curious to see how she is not accepted into their vault because she's an outsider, and how she will feel about that, thinking that she's quote unquote home.
Yeah, maybe now that she's
but she won't have the twinkle in her eye for vaults after this encounter.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what goes on with that one. But I think though, Knight Titus Maximus just can't stop lying, dude.
Bruh. And then just how he talks. 90% of his original problem when he opens his mask was the way he spoke.
Yeah.
In regards to Knight Titus, the real one, dying.
Yeah.
He just ominously said, he's dead. And it's why would you not expand on that?
Well, I think, yeah, it is strange. Because, yeah, why wouldn't you expand on it? But also, dude, it's not like you personally killed him. It just makes me think of taking a dialogue problem that's not sarcastic or like, you know, like persuade or whatever. It's just like mean answer. And it's like, I'm gonna, like, maybe he thought,
Stay silent.
like, did you think being mean about it would intimidate this kid? And then you got locked in your armor because he took your fusion core, which is so funny.
And then you yelled like 4 times, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Yeah, because that's gonna make him turn back around and want to help
acting just
you.
like Knight Titus did.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, he's definitely got this this view of like what the Brotherhood should be. And I think it's because he's wanted to be a Brotherhood for so long to where he's like, that is what it means to be a good leader. And I think this episode kind of, I'm not necessarily parallels, but we've got him kind of seeing like, oh, this is what you got to do to be a knight. This is what you got to do to be in charge. Or like, I'm overseeing this person. And it's like, as soon as he was like, they're just broing down. One-on-one equals. Everything was fine. They're branding each other. They're laughing. But as soon as he's like, all right, we need to get our story straight, he turns into this jerk.
Yeah.
Which I think that it's kind of like a similar thing to what's going on with like Betty, the overseer stuff. Little parallels. Like, you know, she was so nice and so kind when it was the panel of 3 and they're just voting to go get a breeder for Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
But now seeing this darker side where she's like, I'm in charge now.
Well, I'd be curious to know also how many people in 33 are originally from 31. Like, is it just Betty and Steph, or are there more than that?
Yeah.
And how is that going to play? And then eventually, when we find out the bad things about 31 that might make them villains in some way, what is the Black Widow going to do? What's going to happen? She going to turn evil?
I love her. She's, I think, my favorite of like the Vaulties. Just like through it all. Cause like, I mean, even like episode 1, you know, when she's all pregnant or whatever, like she's takes a fork to the eye and then is still like killing people. She's still fighting raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, she's a baddie. Definitely. I like her. I like Steph. Next episode though, I am stoked to see where it goes. I'm excited to see this new vault, and we'll definitely, I would say, probably get some Ghoul next time. Who I was bummed to not like have him in this episode.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna at least make an appearance to like save them in some way, and then the little 3-person, you know, A team would be assembled. But I guess we'll have to wait.
I think that he's probably pretty like lone wanderer at this point.
I
He
could
doesn't even have the
totally-
dog anymore.
I could totally see.
Thaddeus has the dog.
Right, he went with Thaddeus.
He went with Thaddeus.
I could totally see the Ghoul shooting Thaddeus as Titus. Oh my gosh, I almost said Titus. As Maximus and Lucy, like,
You're buying into the lie.
yeah, as they're like wandering up to, and they like kind of see him or something. Like, I could see the Ghoul killing him and then take the head, and then that creates their group. And it's just like, well, that tied that loose end up pretty darn quick.
I think it's funny that you have this view of like they're gonna come together as a group and work together at some point. They've got to. I don't think that they will. I don't think that they will.
Oh, well, we'll just have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see. If you guys made it to the end of the video, though, thank you so very much for watching episode 5. With us, we've got 3 left, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell noties. Videos go live here on the channel on Tuesdays at noon, or you can get early access if you subscribe to the Patreon. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one.